What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya, and on today's episode, we're in my kitchen. And we're in my kitchen because I am going to start a 21-day transformation where I follow a holistic approach to eating healthy and working out on a consistent basis. And by working out, I mean walking my neighborhood. I have a gym membership, and I love to lift. But I have not been to the gym in a couple of weeks now at this point. And if you're on the IVF journey, then you know that activity is limited when you're taking certain medications. And so walking is approved. And so that's what I've been doing. And now I don't even have a desire to go to the gym. A portion of me misses lifting, but not that much. I typically do 4.5 miles a day of just walking. I try to get my steps in, try to hit that 10,000 step mark. And I do that in addition to going to the gym. Just because I really enjoy walking. I don't know if you guys walk, but if you do walk and you get into it, it's just very relaxing. You connect. I walk outside, so I connect with nature. I love it. The weather's getting nice now, and so fall is perfect for walking. It may be a little cool. I'm in Texas, so it's not that cold, if at all. It still feels like summertime, but nonetheless, I am starting to reread Good Energy. It's a book that was released by Dr. Casey Means back in May of this year. I saw her on the Andrew Huberman podcast, which I love. I love Andrew Huberman. I'm part of the following. I know, I saw an Apple article is Andrew Huberman's cult. This man has a massive cult following, but nonetheless, I'm part of the cult, if that's what they want to call it. But anyway, I saw her on the Andrew Huberman podcast. She talked about the book that she was releasing. Y'all, I love public libraries. And so typically if I get a book, I get it from my local library. It's free. I pay tax dollars. It's a free membership. Well, I guess it's not free, but you don't have to pay anything in addition to paying your taxes or whatever. So I am a proponent of public library. I called my public library. They did not have the book. And I am in a smaller county now that I've moved. I used to live in Fort Worth, Texas, but I'm in a much smaller county now. And they did not have that book. They don't actually have a lot of books. It's a sad county over here. And so I had to purchase the book, which I loathe purchasing books. I'm not a digital person. I love having a physical copy of the book. Although I do, obviously do digital books, but my preference is a physical copy of the book. But anyway, totally off subject. I bought the book, have the physical copy of the book, and I actually really like it, or I love the book. It talks about kind of returning to just a natural, holistic way of eating and being good to your body and giving it the proper nutrients that it needs to power it. And so I have been doing the most when it comes to eating. I've been doing happy hour. I've been doing dinners. I have been doing all kind of fast food. I typically don't eat fast food. I've been doing a lot of fast food. And last week, I haven't had Burger King in a long time, right? Probably years, probably 15 years. And one, there just aren't a lot of Burger Kings around, but I haven't had it. I actually just haven't had it. Not that I have anything against it. I just don't do a lot of fast food. I saw a Burger King commercial. Now, I see a ton of Burger King commercials, but I saw a Burger King commercial and was like, you know what? I haven't had Burger King in a long time. Yeah, I went to Burger King and had me a Whopper. And it was so good. It was so good. It was as good as I remember it being. So I am going to start a 21-day transformation, and I'll probably vlog my weekly experience. So I did take some before pictures. I'll probably insert those here. I had my starting weight. I think it was 170, 171, which is 7 pounds heavier than what I normally am. My inches for my waist were 34 and 33, um, which is a couple of inches more than what it typically is. Yeah, I have just been out here doing the most. I have been eating candy. I'm a sugar fiend. I've been eating candy. I've been eating all kind of stuff that I should not be eating. I have been drinking all kind of things that I should not be drinking. I have just been out here living life, throwing caution to the fact that I am slowly killing myself, basically, which is what I'm doing every time I choose to eat something that's not nutritious to my body. That's probably harsh, but that's exactly what we're doing. So this week, and I have my juices behind me. This week, I am juicing. Like, I am just trying to cleanse and get rid of all of those cravings and just kind of give my body like a refresh or restart, which is I love cleansing. I juice cleanse, periodically throughout the year. And this week I'm doing a 4-day juice cleanse. I typically order from Squeeze. There are so many juice companies, but Squeeze has really reasonably prices. Their juices are cold pressed. I like the taste of them, and so I'm doing a Squeeze 4-day juice cleanse. Now, I originally typically go with the original line, but I ordered the Super Squeeze, which is more green juice, which are more green juices than what you would typically get, but they're really, really good still too. So I'm going to show you guys what I have. This is 1 and 2. These are, number 1 is this the beet juice? Yeah, number 1 is the beet juice. It's orange, pineapple, carrot, apple, beet, ginger, and lemon, and it will turn your pee red. I don't know if you guys have ever drank beet juice, but beet juice will turn your pee red. Have you thinking that something's going on? You're okay. And then number 2 is dandelion, spinach, celery, cucumber, and lemon. And it's a green juice, but it's really, really good. This is 3 and 4. Number 3 is coconut, pineapple, spinach, and apple. 4 is spinach, cucumber, kale, and lemon. And these are typically like in the original line as well. But I think they have a carrot juice in the original line that they replaced with like a green juice. And they may have another, a watermelon. They have a watermelon juice that they replaced with the green juice too. But I chose to do strictly green juices this time. Well, not strictly, but I chose the super squeezed one, which is more green juices than the other juices. But they're all really good, and these green juices are good too. This is 5, and it's just a repeat: the dandelion, watermelon, spinach, lemon, and apple. And then this is the activity milk, which is so good. It's a cashew milk, so it's a plant-based milk. Cashew, cinnamon, dates, sea salt, water, and sunflower seeds. Y'all, it's so good. It is so good. I love cinnamon, so if you love cinnamon, you'll really like this. Now, if you don't like cinnamon, then you probably won't like this. And then, of course, dates are really, really sweet. So it's got a really good taste, really good flavor to it. And it's an activity milk, so whenever you work out, then, you drink the milk so that you're not hungry when you're done working out. I love it. I typically walk every day. And I have not been walking. I go to the gym. I have not been going to the gym. Like, I have just been out here just living, chilling, like big chilling, big living, haven't done anything. I typically do 4.5 miles of walking. I try to hit my 10,000 steps. So as a part of that, I do design walking. So I typically, in the morning when I first wake up, go out, hit the block. I walk around my block. So nothing special. Walk around my block, do 3 miles, and then come back in, get ready for work. And then throughout the day, as I get a break, I'll do another block, which is about a mile and a half. Or in the afternoons, I'll do that mile and a half, but I do 4.5 miles. And it takes me about 60 minutes. You can break that up to smaller increments if you need to. But I love to walk. And I typically just do that to jumpstart my day anyway, whenever I'm lifting. Because I'm a weight girl. I love to lift. I love upper body strength. I love muscles. I love to be really toned. Which none of those things I am. I'm going to insert some starting photos. And then I'll probably do a daily compilation of like what I'm eating, what I'm looking like throughout the week, if I am losing weight, if I am losing inches throughout this 21-day transformation. And then at the end of the week, I'll show you guys the after picture for that week, and I'll do that, for 3 weeks, a little bit longer if I can. I am, if you're following me and if you've seen the other videos that I posted, you guys know that I'm on an fertility journey, and so I am doing IVF, and that kind of limits some of the activity that I'm doing, and also obviously I'm allowing that to dictate like some of the activity in my life, and doing things that I would not normally do, and laying off things that I would normally engage in. And so this 21-day transformation is coming, which is interesting because I have homecoming this weekend. I'm a Louisiana girl. I don't know if you guys have seen that in the videos, but I'm a Louisiana girl through and through. And when I get home this weekend, I want a piece of catfish. Like, I want some catfish. Fried hard, please. Don't give me soft fried catfish. Give me a piece of fried catfish hard, please. Extra crispy. So that's what I'm going to eat when I go home. So 21 transformation, be damned. But outside of this weekend, I'm going to limit my alcohol intake. I will not be consuming a whole bunch of alcohol, if any at all. And that's really because I am doing IVF. What else am I doing? So this week I'm doing the cleanses. So I'm doing a 4-day juice cleanse, and that's going to take me through Thursday. Friday, I'll be at homecoming. I'm going to eat a really healthy breakfast, probably eat 1 fried fish meal, and probably have 0 alcohol consumption. But I'm going to pop on camera and let you guys know how well I'm sticking to that plan. Because as I say it, I'm wondering, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm wondering how well I'm going to adhere to those restrictions. Yeah, I typically don't eat a lot of, and this is the thing, I typically don't even eat unhealthy most of the time. I typically have a really well-balanced diet, but I have just been, just off-kilter, been doing the absolute most when it comes to the things that I'm ingesting and intaking in terms of like food and beverages, because I've been doing a lot of shots. I've been turning up on the shots, and I'm about to turn them all the way down. And really stick to this transformation, because I actually, my body loves, and probably all of us can feel the difference. My body loves when I feed it the proper nutrition. It has been screaming at me, and as I don't know if you can tell that I'm congested. That's what happens when I don't eat right. Like, I get so inflamed, and right now I am having an attack. And I have been since I left DC, and so it's really just showing up in a number of ways. And I'm like, okay, girl, okay, back to the basics. It's time. It's time. It's time. And it's not to say that you can't have happy hour and girls' nights and whatever it is that you do in brunch. I love some brunch. But I really need to dial it back, and I really need to make better choices when I'm out at restaurants and when I'm out with my girls, because I go overboard. And I'm the type of girl who orders 2 meals. 2 meals, 2 appetizers, 2 of everything, because I cannot decide. And if the prices are reasonable, 3 and 4 things, because I can decide, and I'm not going to eat 50% of it, because also I can't eat that much food. So I'll pop back in as the week goes on, and give you some updates, highlight some of the things that I'm doing, highlight some of the things that I'm eating. But thank you guys. If you want to participate, I would love if you would participate, and we can partner together on this 21-day transformation. But I'll certainly be actively posting so that you can follow along on my journey. So I'll pop back in, but thanks for watching. Bye.